Hi, my name is John White and this is the Drexel Autocomplete interview. Thanks, buddy. John White, Drexel. Myself and Drexel, I've been here for 13 full seasons now. I had the opportunity to come over and start this program from the bare bones. Didn't have any recruits, didn't have a team. Had to start it with the women's program first, and then since then it's been 100 miles an hour. Myself and Drexel, we started all together, and hopefully there's many more victories and great memories to come. Where is John White from? This is a very difficult question. I was born and raised in Mount Isa in the middle of Queensland in Australia. When I got into squash, my parents moved to Alligator Creek in Townsville. Lived in Holland. My first son is from Holland. My daughter and two other kids are born in the UK, and now we're all living in America. John White world record. I do have a world record, and it's from my squash playing days of the hardest hitter on my backhand. Hit the squash ball at 176 miles an hour, and on the backhand it still stands. Another long one. John White, Philadelphia squash. Philadelphia squash is one of the biggest hubs for squash in America and almost the world. So, with squash that we have over at Drexel, but then with the partnership we have over at the Spector Center with their 20 courts, squash in Philly is growing, getting bigger and better. John White, Coach of the Year. I like that. It should be every year, but it's not. Coach of the Year for the Mid-Atlantic Squash Champs was for the women, because we won that 2-3 years in a row, and then received the Coach of the Year. Well, that's for the Mid-Atlantics, but then Coach of the Year for Drexel is something that will stand out as one of my best awards for being here. Coach of the Year is easy when you have a team that comes and plays for you every single year, and they come and get the results. They love Drexel, they love competing, they love traveling. That just gives myself and my program such a huge boost of everyone's looking out for us. John White recruiting. Recruiting when they come on campus is, it's such a small campus. They get to see the amount of squash that's in Philadelphia, but also they come here to the study. They always ask for accommodation, or where they can go for a meal, or where they can just go and hang out for drinks or this and that. It's one of the easiest, where it's a block and a half from campus. It's easy just to say, okay, where are you going to stay? We can book your room to study. It's an easy sort of like a partnership.